top fitters list for 2024, in addition to making Ping and Callaway's lists. And at Golf USA, they are always expanding their expertise and their offerings. Check them out in the Office Depot Hobby Lobby Shopping Center on North College in Fayetteville. Golf USA, we're as golf as it gets.
Indigo Sky Casino is treating all October with cash prizes. No tricks, no catches. Over $1 million in total cash and Gold Rewards prizes. Wednesdays in October, 12 p.m. to 9 p.m., play your favorite gaming machine or table game for your chance to win $200 in Gold Rewards prizes. Delicious food, your favorite adult beverages, live weekend entertainment. Indigo has it all. Friday, 6 p.m. to 10 p.m., play for your chance to win up to $10,000 cash. Highway 60 west of Seneca, Missouri. IndigoSkyCasino.com for information.
Who can you trust to sell your home for the most money with the least amount of drama? You need a team of agents with decades of experience, commitment, and of course, tens of thousands in marketing. I'm talking about the Limbird team. Tara Limbird Real Estate Group has sold over $1 billion in real estate. Tara's team can give you a cash offer in 72 hours, or use Tara's high-octane marketing to sell your home quite possibly for thousands over asking. Find out more at LimbirdTeam.com. LIMBIRD.
Porsche Little Rock is Arkansas's only Porsche center and your destination for performance, luxury, and world-class service. Experience our popular line of SUVs with the Porsche Macan and Cayenne, both in stock and ready to deliver. Need service? We'll pick up and deliver your Porsche anywhere in the state and provide a loaner vehicle when available. Visit us today at 516 Colonel Glenn Plaza Loop or browse our inventory online at PorscheLittleRock.com.
House, shop every team in town.
If you haven't shopped Rally House for your Razorback gear yet, what are you waiting for? They have the best assortment of Razorback merchandise you can find. They have 2 locations in Fayetteville as well as locations in Fort Smith, Rogers, Conway. Also check them out anytime at rallyhouse.com, where they have over 14,000 styles to shop everything Razorback. Hey, Hog Country, you ready to mow like a pro? Come see the sales team at Yes Sales LLC, your local Spartan mowers dealer in Rogers, Arkansas. Experience the Spartan Advantage, unmatched performance, rugged design, and comfort that gets the job done right. Service and sales with financing specials that make owning a Spartan easier than ever. Swing by 2318 South 8th Street in Rogers or give them a call at 479-877-6700. Yes Sales LLC, Power Precision Spartan.
And we're floating in a sea of red. Arkansas wins!
115 billion reasons. I love the Razorback.
Colby Hamilton. Touchdown, Razorback. I got that one.
It's Arkansas Game Day on ESPN Arkansas, brought to you by the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery, celebrating more than 15 years of scholarship. Learn more at myarkansaslottery.com. Arkansas Game Day is also presented by the Stadium Shop on Razorback in Fayetteville, largest inventory of Razorback merchandise in the business and locally owned by a family of Arkansas alums. It doesn't get more Razorback than the Stadium Shop.
It's a line, keep on rolling, put the ball right down the field with a chill rock, never feel rock, Arkansas will never yield.
Start every Saturday with Arkansas Game Day, 5 hours before kickoff.
When they run through that A here in 2 weeks from tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't need Viagra, but that's my Viagra when they run through this.
This is Arkansas Game Day.
All righty, welcome into another exciting edition of Arkansas Game Day here on ESPN Arkansas, the Hit That Line Now app, which is brought to you by Taco Bell. Derek Ruskin in our ESPN Arkansas studios, and Ty Richardson is live at the Stadium Shop, 989 South Razorback Road in Fayetteville, as we get ready for the first of 3 straight home games. A 3-game homestand here, Ty, for the Razorbacks, starting with number 4, Texas A&M.
Yeah, you think about Texas A&M, who had, I think their first 3 SEC games were in College Station. Now they're not going to be at home this month. Same kind of with Missouri. That's the downside to playing all your initial games at home, or the majority of them. So the Razorbacks, again, were away from Fayetteville for a long time, and now you got a chance to be back. Ruskin, I almost feel sorry for you. So we got TV galores everywhere at the Stadium Shop. Plus, we've got about 100 of these Rudy's tacos, and I'm going to do my absolute best to eat like 10 of them before I leave.
Okay. Just
I'll
10.
bring you some. All
right. Yeah. Thanks for thinking of us here. That's good.
Always. Ashton, the whole crew.
Yeah, we've got Rudy's Barbecue out there, so thanks to them. And, of course, thanks to the Stadium Shop, Gameday headquarters there with Robert Mann and family at the Stadium Shop. You know, this is Arkansas's first home game of the SEC schedule this year. It's
October 18th.
That's right, yeah. How about that?
It's bad. I mean, I think about local businesses like Robert and so many others here in Fayetteville, how frustrating it's been for them. And just to add to it, oh, by the way, it's going to rain during the entire game, and it's going to be cloudy and stuff. I woke up this morning about 7 or so. I looked outside and said, man, it's beautiful. And then now it's already gloomy about, 300, 400 yards from the campus. And then so it's a little bit frustrating that not only do you have to wait this long for your first SEC game, but on top of that, it's not the best weather.
No, it is going to be a major factor in this, maybe even all the way down to pregame warm-ups. Does everyone get their normal amount of time on the field warming up before the game, or does Lightning force that activity indoors? It's going to be one of those days where you need to practice patience because everything is dependent on whether or not there's lightning within 8 miles of Razorback Stadium. That is the key to everything. Whether you can play or warm up or get in the stadium or tailgate or anything, it's all based on that 8-mile radius around Razorback Stadium.
Derek, I was talking to a friend of mine, Dr. Steve Whitelaw, yesterday, and he was talking. You remember back in the day? I need you to go back to your Hardening Academy days.
Yeah.
And there was rain on the forecast for Friday night, and the coach knew that it was going to be muddy and it was going to be gross, and he knew that the team needed to be ready to handle the football. So they sprayed you down from head to toe with water. Not only was the football wet, but they did that. Arkansas can't hold the football when it's dry.
Yeah.
So how many fumbles are they going to have later on today? Like 5, 6?
Here's the most Arkansas theory on this, Ty. Today is the day that they win the turnover battle and have no fumbles. Of all days, on perfectly fine autumn afternoons, dropping the ball everywhere. But when it's rainy and gross and the field is coming up in chunks, that's when they're going to have the day with no fumbles. That would be the most, as a lot of people like to say, that would be the most Arkansas thing ever, I think.
Well, it would be great because then if you win the turnover battle, you're beating the Aggies for the first time since 21, only the second time since they've joined the SEC, and the first time since 1988. You'd beat them in Fayetteville, and they hadn't played them too much here since the Southwest Classic and everything else. But Arkansas fans need something to feel like they can hold on to. And listen, Petrino's first 2 games are against a top 15 and a top 5 opponent, one on the road, one at home. So you can't necessarily judge him based solely off those 2 games. You can maybe have a better idea this next week against Auburn, the following week against Mississippi State. But, Derek, I don't disagree with you. That would be the most Arkansas thing ever and would not surprise me at all if they won the turnover battle today.
Well, here's the thing about being at home here with Bobby Petrino. Sam Pittman was a dreadful coach at home at Razorback Stadium. The record was like 2 or 3 games above 500. Here comes Bobby Petrino rolling in on the Harley. When he was the head coach the first time around in Razorback Stadium, his teams were 15-5, including in 2011, winning them all. Won every game in Fayetteville in 2011. So this is a guy who understood the entire time. He talked about this from the beginning of how important it is to win at home. And Bobby Petrino is one of these guys that, when he does say things, it makes common sense, and it's like, well, yeah, of course, win the home games. Yes, it makes sense. You can have a good year if you win all of your home games, absolutely. And so that's another thing. He was very good in that stadium under Pittman. They were very lackluster. They were uninspired. They were at times lazy when they played in front of their home fans that are paying for everything. If last week's any indicator, no matter when this game is played, 2:30, 5:30, whatever it is, I think you're going to see effort today, and you're going to see a team fired up.
I hope so, because what you said is valid. You think about the blowout losses to LSU, Ole Miss, and and most notably, or most recently, Notre Dame. It just didn't make any sense. Like, it's one thing. It was the most peculiar, bizarre thing because I think fans, and listen, you don't want to get blown out regardless, but they kind of understand. It's like you go into Baton Rouge, you go into Oxford, you go into South Bend, and that happens. Okay, but you're in Fayetteville. You got 75,000 plus. I mean, that Notre Dame crowd was a top 10 ever in the history of Razorback Stadium. And to lose 56-13, I mean, you knew it was all she wrote after that. I didn't know that stat about 2011 home game. Now that I think about it, with wins like against, they also won the game in Little Rock against Mississippi State that year too. So that doesn't surprise me at all. This place was a hostile environment back then. I mean, Greg McElroy is still, he'll say it now in 2025, the loudest place he's ever played NFL or college is Razorback Stadium. And these fans, like, you have a chance to really build some momentum if you somehow find a way to win a game today. Because is anyone scared of Auburn? Like Jackson Arnold and that offense? Now that defense and DJ Durkin are really good. No. I mean, Mississippi State will give you a battle, but you're not scared of them. So if you can win this game today and fans are like, this is worth my time and still my money to come here to Fayetteville and see what this team can do, man, that sets you up for what could be a lot better season than where you were, again, just a week or two ago.
Yeah, Sam only won 58% of his games at home, ending up 21-15 after that Notre Dame loss, and Petrino, of course, 15-5.
Think about some of those losses, Derek. Liberty.
Yep.
BYU, the 73 loss against Mississippi State, the blowout losses I just referenced. Your SEC competition is always going to be as stiff as any, or will be stiffer than any in college football. But it's these unexplainable losses, especially the group of 5 opponents that really, really hurt you.
Well, they haven't beat a P4 team in Fayetteville in a really long time. Let's see, when was it? Last year. I mean, it's been a minute since they won it was Tennessee last year. Mm-hmm. Tennessee's the last P4 opponent they won. That was over a year ago, October 5th.
And one of the things we kept talking about, like following the win, number 4 team in the country, 1914, you can't let that be the best part of your season. You've got to build. You've got to do something with it. And unfortunately, they weren't able to. And you hope if they do win this game today, that this won't be the high point of their season, that they continue to go in the right direction. But it's a tall task, man. We're talking about Arkansas's turnovers earlier. A&M doesn't turn the ball over. They've yet to lose a fumble all season.
Wow.
They've got a really good defensive line. Marcel Reed's a lot better than he was last year. So is Talon, but that's going to be a key. They don't have Le'Veon Moss. He's out, which is one of the best running backs in college football. I hate it for him. He had a season ender last year, and now looks like potentially this year as well. So it's just it might be the most balanced. Like, Tennessee's really good offensively, defensively, just not where they were a year ago. Derek, this might be the most balanced team you've played all year thus far.
Yeah, I was looking at the some of the PFF stuff, and the receiver they grade like 1,000 some odd receivers. They've got Carver is number 2 in all of college football. He's outstanding.
He's a dog. He's a dog. Petrino got asked about just kind of having to deal with him this week, and you think about your secondary. Arkansas secondary in some Pro Football Focus actually has a decent amount of pass deflections and whatnot. They just, man, that secondary is going to get eaten alive today if Quincy Rhodes and the rest of that D line can't get to Marcel Reed, and they didn't show it last week against Aguilar. Aguilar really wasn't touched. He wasn't sacked. I don't even know if he was touched during that game, to be honest. Clean pocket throughout most of the game, and that's just an issue for Arkansas because it affects your linebackers, it affects Dix and Sorey and the rest of the guys, and then your secondary. I mean, you can't defend SEC receivers for 5 or 6 seconds, and if they don't get to the quarterback, it's going to be a long day for that Razorback defense.
Yeah. All right, plenty to discuss in regards to the defense. Of course, we'll talk about Petrino and the offense. First home game for Petrino as the head coach, as the guy calling timeouts since they, oddly enough, beat Tennessee here back in 2011. Joe Adams had a little something to do with that, I do believe, if you all recall that. All right, Ty is live at the Stadium Shop with Rudy's Breakfast Tacos. We are presented by the Stadium Shop and by the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery here on Arkansas Game Day, and we got more to do until 11:30 here on ESPN Arkansas. Stay where you are.
You're listening to Arkansas Game Day, sponsored by the Stadium Shop on Razorback in Fayetteville, and by the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery.
And he likes to tell us to put your resume on tape.
Robert.
And this is Matt.
This is Elizabeth, and we want to introduce the newest member to the Mann family, Raleigh.
Hello, 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 and we're with the Stadium Shop on Razorback.
Raleigh, you're not really new to the family or the Stadium Shop.
Yeah, I've been around a few years, and I can say it's awesome to be a part of the only family, alumni, and locally owned Razorback store in Arkansas.
You mean the largest Razorback store south of the North Pole.
And thank goodness we are the largest, because we've been receiving so much new stuff lately, like the new Nike jerseys and sideline apparel, as well as your favorite brands like Champion, Tommy Bahama, and Cutter and Buck, and just way too much stuff to mention here.
Hey, Raleigh, what state's famous for their small drinks?
Raleigh don't.
Matt, I gotta try. What state is famous for the smallest drinks?
Minnesota.
See, I told you.
Yeah, his dad jokes are so legendary.
Anyway, stop by the store at 989 South Razorback Road next time you're in Fayetteville.
Or call us at 479-STADIUM. That's 479-782-3486.
Or shop the Googleator Facegram interweb page.
Dad, it's called a website, and it's shoponrazorback.com. Folks, it just does not get more Razorback than us.
Go Hogs!
For over 50 years, WT Equipment has been your trusted family-owned dealer for tractors, hay tools, and light construction equipment. Right now, WT Equipment's got unbeatable October deals. Get 0% for 84 months on Workmaster 35 and 40 tractors, or drive home a Workmaster 25 with payments as low as $169.99 a month. WACC. Visit WT Equipment today and talk to their sales team for all the details. WT Equipment. Equip your future. Elevate your potential. Who can you trust to sell your home for the most money with the least amount of drama? You need a team of agents with decades of experience, commitment, and of course, tens of thousands in marketing. I'm talking about the Limbird team. Tara Limbird Real Estate Group has sold over $1 billion in real estate. Tara's team can give you a cash offer in 72 hours, or use Tara's high-octane marketing to sell your home, quite possibly for thousands over asking. Find out more at limbirdteam.com. LIMBIRD.
Redefining residential and commercial plumbing all across Northwest Arkansas, Kenty Jones Plumbing is more than a quick fix. Voted best of the best, they're the gold winner you can count on. From drain cleaning to new construction, they do it all. Plus zero-down water heaters and $41 inspection that you can trust. Need a water heater? Mention this ad and get $100 off. Fast, affordable, local, and available 24/7 for life's unexpected plumbing problems. Schedule now at KentyJonesPlumbing.com. Kenty Jones Plumbing, a partner you can trust.
At Sterling Bank, they're committed to the Northwest Arkansas community, and as members of this community, their relationships go beyond banking. They're cheering on the same teams, shopping at the same stores, and serving the same causes that help make our community a great place to live. So stop by your local branch in Fayetteville, Rogers, or Bentonville and discover the Sterling Bank difference with their top-notch customer service and complete menu of products. Sterling Bank, your community bank. Member FDIC.
The perfect hot tub is waiting for you at the Burton Pools and Spas warehouse clearance. Whether you're seeking relaxation or quality time with the family, we've got you covered with Hot Springs Hot Tubs, the world's best-selling brand. Over 100 tubs in stock, ready for delivery and on sale. Hot tubs starting at $39.99 and payments as low as $53 a month. Visit the Burton Hot Tub warehouse clearance today. Burton Pools and Spas, water for a better life.
Hello, football fans. It's Phil Elson for Good Feet. You know, football season takes a toll, not just on the players, but also on the fans. All that standing, tailgating, pacing the living room during a tight fourth quarter, your feet feel it by Monday morning. That's where the Good Feet store in Fayetteville and Rogers comes in. Their incredible arch supports are personally fitted to your feet, designed to relieve foot, knee, hip, even back pain. And you can wear them in any type of shoe. I love them. I won't even go anywhere without my Good Feet arch supports. So whether you're walking up the hill to Razorback Stadium, running from the couch to the fridge during a timeout, or showing your kids how to run a deep post on the lawn, you'll feel the difference. Just don't do any tackling drills. Go visit the Good Feet store across from Walmart on Mall Drive in Fayetteville, or in Rogers at Pinnacle Hills right off I-49 and get your free fitting. No appointment needed. Football's more fun when you can stand tall through all four quarters, thanks to the Good Feet store, also at goodfeet.com.
The Mega Millions jackpot from the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery is now more than $500 million. So, what would you do if you won?
The first thing I'd do if I became a millionaire is, call my mom.
I would buy my mother a Maserati.
I definitely would buy a jet.
Got your ticket? If not, visit your local lottery retailer for your chance to win the Mega Millions jackpot of more than $500 million. This is winning. Call 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
Welcome back to Arkansas Game Day.
Green gets the snap. Gonna run the option left at the 5. Talon end zone touchdown, Arkansas. Green for 11, and the Hawks strike first.
Start every Saturday with Arkansas Game Day 5 hours before kickoff.
Brought to you by the Stadium Shop on Razorback in Fayetteville. Arkansas Game Day is also presented by the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery.
I am keeping up with this coaching search. I hope it's Petrino. I don't care who knows it.
This is Arkansas Game Day.
Wow.
You and Derek, Lisa.
Well, I just that's what it's going to be. I didn't say I'm voting for the guy, but that's who it's going to be. I mean, I
know.
There's no doubt about it.
You missed that call this week. It was so funny. She also, Miss Lisa also told us, Derek, you would have had a field day with this, that that Hunter told her that we don't care what I don't care what you think, or something like that with the coaching search. That's what she told us.
That's
I don't
on
know
brand.
If that's true. Yeah, I don't know if it's true or not, but man, it's you see Mullen? Did you see that tweet from Mullen yesterday?
I did see what that's real.
That's real.
0.0 the Blutarski in interest. That clearly means negotiations are ongoing, right?
He's going. He's coming. He's leaving. He's leaving the Vegas area for Fayetteville, Arkansas. He's here. He's probably here this week. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, that was for those that haven't seen. Dan Mullen, someone replied to Mullen, I think in the podcast post for Mike Irwin. I think it's the hospitality room. He was talking about Mullen and Petrino. And someone tagged Mullen. Mullen responded, as you said, 0.0 chance he's coming to Arkansas. There's a 0.0 chance he's staying in Las Vegas after this season.
Now, Mullen has apparently taken this down because I don't see it right now on his feed. But as we all know, the internet never forgets, and it's out there that he put that up there. So that was an interesting deal there. I believe anybody that has a name now that is confident in it doesn't know anything about what they're talking about, because there's still weeks to go until you have to make a decision here. I'd like to remind everybody in the courtroom this, okay? When do we learn about who the coach really is here around coaching searches? Ty, do you know the answer to this?
When they're about to be announced?
About 48 hours before a press conference, yes.
Yeah.
There is no press conference imminent to name a coach until at least December. So, while there's a lot of intrigue in it, and we certainly had a lot of conversation yesterday with people, I ran to an SMU guy that was didn't want Lashley, not because he didn't think he'd do good at Arkansas. He didn't want him to leave SMU. There's all kinds of interest in it. I did see that there is there's an opening in the Premier League at Nottingham Forest. So does that mean we all have to wait until the groomers stop there? And then we can decide who's and where James Franklin is going and all this other stuff. But there's they've had a coaching change in the Premier League too. So that's another thing.
Matt Jones is probably all over that. Man, I'll tell you what. Yeah. Matt loves him some soccer. That guy, you can ask Matt Jones any question about what's going on in soccer, and he knows it. He's a dog when it comes to that stuff.
Right. So I know I just said, anything you hear right now is probably not going to happen. But, Ty, are you hearing anything interesting right now when you talk to people? What's the scuttlebutt? What's the conversation like out there? You're out with the people every night.
I try, yeah. Last night, that was there's college friends I hadn't seen in years. And instead of, hey, Ty, how are you? What's going on? You had a girlfriend? Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Which we know the answer is no. The first question, Ty, who are we going to hire? It's like, what makes you think I know?
Ah.
And it is so diverse, the opinions. Like, I want Summerall, I want Mullen, I want Petrino. Like, you got these Arkansas kids that grew up here that actually experienced Bobby Petrino, and they want him. And all the Texas kids, like, they want Lashley. Then you got the occasional Summerall or Mullen. It is so, like, there's no, like, consensus who is wanted, Derek, for this head coach next year.
Yeah. Yeah, and I wonder what the response will be, because usually what happens is no matter who they roll out there for a press conference, everyone rallies up behind the person. But if it is indeed Petrino, in this day and age, in 2025, where they're reaching out for money at every single turn, will it be different this time, or will people go, okay, that's fine, but I'm not as excited about it as I would be in another day. There isn't, so far anyway, you make a good point, there isn't that just one name floating around that that is the consensus that 7 out of 10 people would like to see this person or this guy take over the job.
And I don't know if that's typical in coaching searches in college football. Like, I think about what's going on for Penn State and what's soon to be going on for Florida. Like, I think consensus Florida wants Kiffin. I don't think they'll get him, but that's who that fan base wants. At Penn State, I think it's Matt Rule just because of the connection, obviously, with the school. He's an alumnus. But Arkansas is just such a weird kind of dynamic. And I mean, you can toss in Lunny, you can toss in Dow Loggins. Heck, I heard someone even say Alex Mortensen, who's taking over as the interim at UAB.
To get to that, yeah.
So there's just so many things going on right now. But I mean, you made a great point earlier. It's like, guys, we got a month and a half of this.
Yeah.
We're not going to hear about who the next head coach is until what, December 6th?
Yeah, they're not
December
going to.
7th?
They're not going to do an introduction press conference unless they remove the interim tag off of Bobby. If he wins the next 3 or something, which they probably will do during that bye week. So yeah, there's not going to be any kind of resolution to this for a while. So I know it's exciting, but we all kind of have to take a breath and take a beat here for a moment and try and keep some sanity.
Keep your powder dry.
That's right. Keep some of our
Tommy Kraft quote.
That's right. Yeah.
I
vote for Jerry Neuheisel, by the way. That's who I vote for. That's who I vote for.
Who's the Game of Thrones character that everyone talks to him about? I can't think of it.
I don't know.
He's getting all the credit. He's like Joe Brady at LSU a couple years ago. Like, there's an actual head coach. There's there's someone that's in charge of all that, but he's just getting out all the praise, all the adulation. It's just going to the whiz kid with long, luscious hair who unfortunately I have to say has better hair than me, Derek, which I don't say that often.
Now, how does that make you feel? That's got to be depressing for you, right?
It's a shot to the ego. I don't have much going on for me. At least I can clean through my hair for now. Tommy likes to say my hairline is receding by the minute, which is very terrifying. But with the new Heisel kid, and I say kid, I think he's probably older than me.
He's 32, I believe.
Okay, so he's got 2 years on me. It is a bummer that he clearly has better locks than I do. It's tough.
The thing about Petrino to me is, like, I've seen the movie before, and it's not like, while there are wins and things like that. And by the way, no one can say with any confidence that he can win in this era of college football consistently. There's no data on that. So you're basing it on how the sport was 15 years ago, and it's totally different now. But as far as just the overall operation, putting together a terrible coaching staff, not doing anything in recruiting, I've not winning any really big games in terms of never winning a division. Like, I've seen this movie before. You know what I mean? I'd like to see a new movie. I'd like to see somebody else come in here and put fresh eyes on this and maybe try and completely revamp a lot of the processes they do in the NIL and in the portal era to try and modernize the Razorback football program, because I still think they're living in the past.
You've been talking about that, and I think that is important because there does need to be an overhaul of sorts, but I think it also starts in the high school ranks. I mean, Arkansas high school football sucks comparatively to other SEC schools, and, I mean, your best players playing basketball. You've got to be able to convince, like, something has to be done. I'm not smart enough to tell you what that looks like in terms of getting Arkansas football high school-wise to a better level. You start there, and then hopefully it gets to the college portion of your team and helps that. Because if you continue to have this, like, lackluster high school talent relative to your other counterparts, you're never going to get better. You have to be able to pluck a kid and him have FCC level type of talent in the next couple years.
Well, you say that, but I mean, half of the top 10 right now in our state, I believe, is committed to SEC schools in one form or another. So somebody can play. Oklahoma's coming in here, Missouri. I think the Auburn may be in here after a player. I mean, so there is talent, but because of a lot of factors, Arkansas not being good for the last decade and a half, the fact that it's never been easier to watch any team you want when you're growing up. You do not have to watch one team. You know, the fractionalizing of college football fandom. You don't grow up wanting to do the same thing over and over again because it's not all that you know. Kids today know a lot more. So Arkansas sitting on their high horse going, well, you're going to come to us because we're Arkansas. You got to do more work than that too. So there's a couple of things that factor in here because it's never been more difficult to get a teenager's attention than it is now. There's a lot of distractions out there.
So, Derek, when you went to school here, remind me when you're how many years older? I'm 30. Are you 40?
43. I was there from 01 to 05.
Okay, so you got Matt's SEC championship year. You got freshman year of DMAC and Felix. And prior to that, you saw Sterner, obviously what happened, what the team did in 98 and 99 being Tennessee. Yep. Like, you have to give these kids memories, wins, seasons that they're like, man, I want to be a part of something like that. Because even if you're not playing football at the University of Arkansas, kids want to go to school with a good football program. That's just real. We joke about it all the time. It's like, man, I wish we would have gone to school that actually has a good football team, which we didn't. And I think that plays into it. It's like it's cool to win, and this team's just not winning right now, which also plays into the same thing you're talking about.
And if you look at I would venture a guess that the enrollment being up the last 3 or 4 years, you can draw a direct line to success by Eric Musselman in March Madness. And certainly last year with Calipari and their run
100%.
to the Sweet 16.
No question.
That's the reason you can't drive on MLK at 9 o'clock at night because there's cars everywhere. Because the school's got 30,000 students now. When I was there, it had like 15,000 students. So, it's about sports. They call it the front porch of your university, and a lot of that's true.
Exactly. I remember, I think Hunter actually got asked about that, and they had an excess of applications right around, or at least their website track. I can't remember exactly what it was, but right around that time in 21 and 22, when you went back-to-back Elite Eights, you're exactly right. Well, basketball is still not the level that football is. It's a big deal. Nick Saban, I mean, he generated hundreds of millions of dollars to the University of Alabama, and he's worth more than he was ever paid in Tuscaloosa just because of what they were able to generate. What that does is it's a who defined it? It was man, I was listening to someone talk about this a few weeks ago. It's like we are going to be successful in athletics, particularly in football, to help the academics here in Fayetteville. Because what that does is if you increase your football talent and your wins and whatnot, more kids are going to apply there. You're going to have more alums of the University of Arkansas, therefore increasing the endowment and everything. I mean, there's just a lot that goes into that. Think about your stadium, Ruskin. Your stadium holds 76,000, 80 with standing room. I'm in a stadium last week that holds over 100. 30 season ticket, 30,000 seats per game you're losing out on. You're just at a lot of disadvantages, and if you keep sitting here in the same spot you are, it's not going to change anytime soon.
All right, it is the Arkansas Game Day show here on ESPN Arkansas.
Ruskin and Richardson,
R&R here on Arkansas Game Day, brought to you by the Stadium Shop and by the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery. Tie is out at the Stadium Shop right now. Stay with us here. We've got much more to do on ESPN Arkansas. Don't go anywhere.
You're listening to Arkansas Game Day, sponsored by the Stadium Shop on Razorback in Fayetteville, and by
the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery.
And he likes to tell us to put your
For over
resume on
50
tape.
years, WT Equipment has been your trusted family-owned dealer for tractors, hay tools, and light construction equipment. Right now, WT Equipment's got unbeatable October deals. Get 0% for 84 months on Workmaster 35 and 40 tractors, or drive home a Workmaster 25 with payments as low as $169.99 a month. WACC. Visit WT Equipment today and talk to their sales team for all the details. WT Equipment. Equip your future. Elevate your potential.
The voice of the Razorbacks is Chuck Barrett, and he chose McDonald Eye Associates for his recent cataract surgery.
I went to McDonald Eyes. I can see in a way I've not seen in a long time. And I'm looking forward to this football season because of that. Your eyes are a big deal. I don't care if you're a sports play-by-play guy or what you do. You have to have trust. My trust was developed because I knew they were listening to me.
For your best vision, trust McDonald Eye. Online and same-day appointments at mcdonaldeye.com.
There's something special about life here in Northwest Arkansas. The trails, the parks, the people. It's why we love calling this place home. At Buffington Homes, we're here to help you build yours. A home that fits your family, your style, and your life right here in Northwest Arkansas. Tour our model homes across 5 communities and see what building your next home could look and feel like. Visit BuffingtonHomesAR.com or stop by a model home to start building a home and a life you'll love.
Football season is here, and just like the Hogs, your home comfort system needs to bring its A game. Armor Heating and Air is here to keep you comfortable all season long. From summer heat waves to chilly fall nights, their all-star team is ready to tackle any HVAC challenge. Whether it's a quick tune-up, emergency repair, or a brand new system. Call 479-372-4134 or visit ArmorHeatingandAir.com today. Armor Heating and Air. Stay cool, stay warm, and go Hogs.
Rally House, shop every team in town.
Rally House is the place for Hog fans to shop the most outrageous selection of Razorback merchandise. From game day gear to perfect gifts, Rally House locations carry thousands of styles for you to shop today. They have 2 locations in Fayetteville, as well as locations in Fort Smith, Rogers, and Conway, and are always available for you to shop the Razorbacks online at rallyhouse.com.
We all try to prepare for life's what-ifs, but when those uncertainties become a reality, you need someone you can count on. Kevin Crone, your local farmer's agent, is here to help guide you through it all. To coverage for your business, call farmer's agent Kevin Crone today at 479-846-0836.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by farmers, truck or fire insurance, exchanges, or affiliate products not available in every state.
20 years strong and still cheering on our Hogs. Signature Bank of Arkansas is your hometown team when it comes to banking. Whether you're running a small business, buying your first home, or raising the next generation of Hog fans, we've got your back. With local decisions, personalized service, and smart financial tools for every stage of life.
I'm going to be an MVP.
That includes young investor accounts perfect for future MVP. Signature Bank, strengthening connections through every interaction. Visit Signature Bank and let's win together. Signature Bank of Arkansas is an equal housing lender, member FDIC.
You know that spot everyone's talking about on the hill? That's us. The Stonebreaker Hotel is where Fayetteville escapes for weekend brunch, for Razorback game days, for dinner with the family, or a quick getaway with a little style. We're boutique, but not buttoned up. We're vintage, but never dated. And we're just up the hill from the U of A, so you're always close to the action, but never caught in the crowd. Find your place, find your moment. Learn more at stonebreakerhotel.com or give us a call at 479-350-1000.
Welcome back to Arkansas Game Day.
Green gets the snap. Gonna run the option left at the 5. Talon end zone touchdown, Arkansas. Green for 11, and the Hawks strike first.
Start every Saturday with Arkansas Game Day 5 hours before kickoff. Brought to you by the Stadium Shop on Razorback in Fayetteville. Arkansas Game Day is also presented by the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery.
I am keeping up with this coaching search. I hope it's a Trino. I don't care who knows it.
This is Arkansas Game Day.
All right, we're back here on Arkansas Game Day. This is ESPN Arkansas. By the way, we can't do it without you, so we want to hear from you. 877-377-6963 is how you get in here. The Lewis Automotive Group hotline. Ty at the Stadium Shop on Razorback. I don't know where you are. It is thundering and pouring here at our studios in the middle of Springdale. So far the forecast is holding at least here. It looks like Fayetteville on the west side of town near Farmington, they're getting it right now, and rain about to, if not already, moving into the Fayetteville area here very soon.
It's not raining just yet here, Derek, but I think it's coming. It's a bummer. Again, first SEC game of the year here in Fayetteville. Hey, let's rain during the entire game and the tailgating leading up to it.
If you want to believe the program's cursed, we have more evidence of that today. The first SEC game on October 18th, and it's going to thunder and lightning for a little while here. And if they have any updates at all, as far as I know, our plan is still to go to the Learfield broadcast at 11:30, and they'll be keeping you updated with the latest on whether the game is delayed or whatever happens there with them. So.
We're not good at extending our programming, so I'm going to make Phil do the heavy lifting. He's going to have to do delay programming for an hour or so, if that's the case.
Rain delay theater, yes, that's right. No, I'm leaving this chair at 11:30, one way or the other.
Hey, speaking of chairs, Derek,
yes.
You guys talk about it every day. This is the first time I've sat in the good chair here at the stadium.
Oh,
I realize
why
Zach enjoys it so much. It is comfy. I could fall asleep in this thing. Not that I would want to do that since I get to talk to you and Robert here coming up in just a bit. But, man, this thing's comfortable.
Yeah. Yeah, it's great. It's one of the great things there. I like, obviously, everybody knows about the clothes and the hats and everything there at the Stadium Shop. And I'm sure a lot of ponchos today available. But I like a lot of the, stuff you could, on the stuff you put on the wall, like decor, all the cool stuff that's Razorback branded that they have there. They've got a really cool selection of that stuff, too. Because I like to get stuff that not everybody has. And
Cookbooks.
Robert's got a good selection of unique things that when people come over, they'll be like, I've never seen that before. That's a cool thing. Where'd you get that? Got it at the Stadium Shop. So
the Stadium Shop.
That's
the
right.
Stadium Shop.
Absolutely.
No, they got all these different knickknacks. The every Longhorn memorabilia in here is down as it should be. Horns down, which is great.
Well, that's something the A&M fans will agree with, too, with the Razorback fans. That are
we're not like-minded in much with that Colt University and College Station, but at least we can agree on the idea that the Longhorns suck. It is so interesting. So Derek, my brother, I feel like I'm a pretty big Razorback fan, but my brother Joey is even takes it to heart more than I do.
I've met him, I believe.
Yeah. He said good things about you. But he's got a Texas A&M Aggies girlfriend, and they're here this weekend. And I honestly I expect A&M to win this game, but if Arkansas does win, he is going to be the most insufferable person to her on the planet. I wouldn't be surprised if that relationship ended after today if Arkansas was to win. There's just been so much tension built, not with her, but this series. You think about everything that's happened in this game since you go to College Station first time in a while in 2012, and Johnny just rips you up. Next year, my freshman year, come to Fayetteville, it's close. You lose by 12. And then since 2014, you've lost 7 games by a touchdown or less. It's every stinking time that you lose these games. We were joking about holding on to the football with the Aggies earlier, and the Aggies yet to lose a fumble this season. They've dropped 2, but they've got them both back. Arkansas, 128th in that category. Next closest SEC team is Tennessee at 77. So you're the worst in the SEC by a country mile. Kippen Rogers points out here on our Lewis Automotive Group hotline, it's easy to hold on to the ball when it's being shoved down your throat by hand.
I guess so.
I got a kick out of that text. Which is pretty funny. I mean, do you think? I don't think you expect Arkansas to win, but do you think it's a blowout? I tend to think this is going to be a 3 to 7 point.
Yeah, I think it's another one-score game. I really do, and I mean, I could see scenarios where Arkansas wins this game. Absolutely. I mean, it's just the thing it's going to come down to. The things that give me pause, though, is looking at some of these defensive numbers. Ty, this may be the worst linebacker room in all of college football. That is possible if you look at the PFF grades. I mean, they are getting nothing there, and that is a part, like you talked about, of why they're having so many issues. They're last in the league in scoring against the run, third down, but hey, they're 15th in passing, so they're not last in passing defense. And A&M is the number 1 third down defense in the entire SEC. 21%. They are you're converting on third down against the Texas A&M Aggies, and of course we know Mike Elko has a big hand in that, being a defensive-minded guy. So that's the thing right there is third down and making it third and manageable. You can't have mistakes where it's 3rd and 11, 3rd and 9, because it's just going to be really difficult to get anything done against this A&M defense when it's third down and long today.
Well, and you're right on that. So Arkansas is a 3rd in the country. That's maybe the biggest stat of the game. It's like the unstoppable force versus the immovable object. The Razorbacks are 3rd in the country in third down completion percentage this year in all of college football. The Aggies are number 1, not in the SEC, in college football in third downs. Their opponents only convert about 20% of them. So you look at that stat, and if Arkansas's offense is to stay on the field, just to keep Marcel Reed and company off, that's huge. If you look at Arkansas's defense, like they deserve a lot of flack. They have not been good this year. But last week in Knoxville, Derek, they only allowed Tennessee to convert 2 of 9 on third downs. Right. So there are some positives you can take away from last weekend. They still gave up a bunch of yards and 34 points, but that was Tennessee's lowest point total. You just hope this unit, like, hey, you're at home, guys. The crowd's behind you. Despite you not giving us anything to believe in, 2-4 at this point, these fans are still going to come out and support you. So give them a reason. Give them a reason to come out next week and the week after. Give them a reason that they're happy that they came to Fayetteville today. It really starts with that defense, Derek.
Well, and last week I believe the reason they had a chance at Tennessee was because they won the time of possession battle. I mean, the bad defense was on the field for less time. And so that's kind of the thing here is you've got to figure out a way to do all of these things at the same time, which is very easy to say but difficult to do. You've got to move the football. You've got to run some clock. You've got to be, explosive. But, you can't – your best defense is to have 5-6 minute drives with the offense on the field because the defense is so susceptible to just about everything. And then you've got to finish it with a touchdown because, field goals are like wins, particularly against a defense like A&M.
And I know Arkansas, I think about Braylon's fumble last week, Mike's fumble against Memphis, Jalen Brown's fumble against Ole Miss, had red zone. But it's wild. Despite those, like, either near red zone or in the red zone fumbles, Arkansas is one of the best, Derek, in all of college football in touchdown percentage in the red zone. So more often than not only are they scoring, but they're scoring touchdowns. Yep. So you're converting. You just have it, as you alluded to, like time of possession. You won it by like 10 minutes last week in Knoxville. Like that, your defense wasn't on the field a lot, which is great. And you need that same type of thing. It's just kind of that like catch-22 is like you do want to be explosive as you're saying, but you're trying to keep Marcel Reed in that offense at bay with the Aggies later on today.
Well, that's the other thing is you don't want that guy touching the ball. So there's a lot of this is a really strategic chessboard kind of game here, and then there's the weather factor involved in it too. How much can you actually do in the passing game with rain and particularly if there's wind? Rain is somewhat any quarterback I've ever heard talk about this. Rain you can manage. Wind ruins any kind of passing plan because you don't know where it's going. So that's another thing to watch. It was a little bit windy getting in here earlier today. We'll see how that all plays out as we move along here. All right, we're going to talk to Robert coming up. Is that correct?
Yeah, if that's cool with you, you're directing the show. I'm just following suit.
No, absolutely. I want to tell you too before we talk to him, when we'll get back to Ty at the Stadium Shop coming up here. It is, and we'll talk to him about Hogtoberfest, which is going on right now. Buy one, get one 50% off regular price clothing items, including hats of equal or lesser value. Plus, they have the 75% off sale racks there in the store. And don't forget about the ultimate game day giveaway. You can register for today and any time at the Stadium Shop. One lucky fan is going to win $1,000 in gift cards, including a $200 gift card to the Stadium Shop. That'll be announced here on Arkansas Game Day on November 29th prior to the Arkansas-Missouri game. 989 South Razorback Road or shoponrazorback.com for the Stadium Shop. And we'll have more coming up on ESPN Arkansas.
You're listening to Arkansas Game Day, sponsored by the Stadium Shop on Razorback in Fayetteville and by
the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery.
And he likes to tell us to put your resume on tape.
Less than 2 seconds left on the clock and no timeouts, Peter. I don't know what they're going to do. Down 3 and way out of field goal range. Truly an unlucky state to be in.
This state has plenty of luck. Last year, 8 Arkansans each won $1 million off a lottery ticket.
State as in a state of being, not... Whoa, touchdown Razorbacks.
This is winning, folks. Every lottery ticket you buy in Arkansas helps fund college scholarships. You could be the next big winner. Call or text 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
Fall is here and so are the savings at Lewis Automotive Group. It's the fall kickoff event, your chance to upgrade with falling prices and unforgettable deals. From special financing to a huge selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, we make the process fast, easy, and stress-free. Plus the Lewis Guarantee, where you get double the factory warranty. Visit Lewis Automotive Group in Fayetteville, Farmington, or Springdale today and drive into fall with a deal you won't forget.
Oh my gosh, Becky, look at that sign. It looks like one of those that Sign Studio made.
Well, that's because it probably is. Hi, I'm Matt Reese, COO of Sign Studio. Don't let the name fool you. We're not just signs. From interior and exterior signage to business cards, banners, and promotional items, Sign Studio can help take your business to the next level. We're passionate about helping you grow your brand. Our in-house design and production team allows for quick turnaround, and we have multiple locations to serve all of your Northwest Arkansas signage needs. Follow us online or call 479-250-4844.
Are you frustrated with a lawn that just won't thrive? At Lawn Pride of Northwest Arkansas, we understand how discouraging that can be. That's why we offer professional lawn aeration, a proven way to help your grass grow stronger from the roots up. Aeration loosens compacted soil, boosts oxygen, water, and nutrient flow, giving you a healthy lawn you can be proud of. Whether you're dealing with patchy spots or just want to stay ahead, Lawn Pride's experience makes it easy to become the envy of your neighborhood. Don't wait until your yard is struggling. Call 479-241-2180 today.
At Shelter Insurance, we believe insurance should adjust to fit your needs. That's why we work with you to design an auto, home, and life insurance plan that's particular to you. Insurance that fits just right. And Shelter is known for our award-winning customer service, satisfied customers, and a plan for you. Ready to check us out? Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Call Sean Garrison in Rogers and Griggs Covington in Farmington.
When you're ready to ask the question that changes everything, let Swift's Jewelry help you find the ring that says it all. From dazzling diamonds to custom designs that are uniquely yours, Swift's has been creating unforgettable engagements since 1956. Expert jewelers will guide you through every step of the way so that you can focus on the yes. Swift's Jewelry, your personal jeweler since 1956 in beautiful downtown Fayetteville, where your forever begins.
You know that crushing feeling when you press print at your PC and the doggone machine just won't print? Well, I fixed that. Hi, I'm Tim Stanley, owner of TDS IT. We are an IT company with a long history in the print channel, and I have fixed the printer conflict by creating my own Northwest Arkansas-based help desk. Call us at 479-575-0770 for more information on how a true IT company can keep all your printers and scanners up and running all the time.
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. They have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. Absolute Janitorial Service cleans multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and so much more. Call Absolute Janitorial Service today for a free quote at 866-WITH-AJS. That's 866-948-4257. See what an absolute difference they can make for your business.
Tire care shouldn't come with extra costs or surprise fees. It should be simple, straightforward, and stress-free. So at Midas, they're rolling out the limited lifetime tire guarantee, included with every tire purchase with paid installation. You'll pay nothing for flat repairs, nada for flat replacements, zilch for tire rotations every 5,000 miles, and zero for other preventative maintenance. So with this limited lifetime tire guarantee, you'll pay a whole lot of nothing compared to what the other guys charge for tire care. That's the limited lifetime tire guarantee, only at Midas.
When your name's on the paint job, your primer better hold up. Painters trust Kills primers for serious adhesion, stain blocking, and a finish that lasts. Now, the full lineup is only at the one place pros rely on. Need it fast? Get same-day or next-day delivery, or order online and pick it up in-store. Kills primers, exclusively at the Home Depot... If you're a pro, you know.
When your name's on the paint job, your primer better hold up. Painters trust Kills primers for serious adhesion, stain blocking, and a finish that lasts. Now, the full lineup is only at the one place pros rely on. Need it fast? Get same-day or next-day delivery, or order online and pick it up in store. Kills primers, exclusively at the Home Depot. If you're a pro, you know.
Welcome back to Arkansas Game Day.
Green gets the snap. Gonna run the option left at the 5. Talon end zone touchdown, Arkansas. Green for 11, and the Hawks strike first.
Start every Saturday with Arkansas Game Day 5 hours before kickoff. Brought to you by the Stadium Shop on Razorback in Fayetteville. Arkansas Game Day is also presented by
The Arkansas Scholarship Lottery.
I am keeping up with this coaching search. I hope it's a Trino. I don't care who knows it.
This is Arkansas Game Day.
Back here, Arkansas Game Day, live from the Stadium Shop on Razorback in Fayetteville. Ty there standing by with Robert Mann, the Stadium Shop. How's it going, guys?
It's good. Robert's got his Houston Nut garb on this morning. He's head to toe.
It's legit Apex. No, this is not Apex. This is Adidas. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got the Apex in the back.
Where's the straw hat?
Back. Oh well, I don't. Yeah, that one. They're back there.
Yeah, they're back.
I've got those too.
I was gonna say we had a lady asking about hats earlier. I plucked a bucket hat from here about a month and a half ago and been wearing it on the golf course a lot. Derek was talking about all the different so you've got the sweatshirts, you've got the t-shirts, you've got the polos, but directly to my left, for example, you've got all this bar stuff. Someone just picked up a bar table. It's the niche items that makes the Stadium Shop different.
Yep. And today, the most important thing is ponchos.
Ponchos.
And raincoats. We have both. But, yeah, the bar sets over there, I don't know if you've seen them, the crystal bar sets, they're nice.
Yeah.
I mean, and then we have the mini helmets to decorate your fan cave. And, we get a little bit of everything in here. I even have vintage. I've got 2 over there. Ezra book. They're empty. They don't have any alcohol in them. But they're the old. One of them's from 1969. One of them's from 72 or 79. I can't remember which.
Man.
Decanters, whiskey decanters.
Nice.
I had those for sale.
Derek, you come across, and you correct me if I'm wrong, as a mini helmet guy. I feel like you've got a mini helmet display somewhere in your house.
I don't have a mini helmet display, but I do like the mini helmet. I'd have nowhere to display them if I had them. But yeah, I like them. I like the old Levitard bit where they would pick games by picking the little helmets out of the bucket, and that's how you pick games. I like that a lot.
The pocket. You're talking about the pocket helmet.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
The
Yeah.
ones? Yeah. Well, we've got the SEC pocket helmet on order. It's not made it in yet. I think it'll be here before Christmas. We have the mini helmets. I even have the corrected Texas helmet for sale.
Nice.
It's corrected.
The upside.
You know what I mean?
Yes, upside down. And Robert, like we were talking about earlier, A&M fans and Arkansas fans can unite in the policy at the Stadium Shop, which is all the Texas stuff is horns down.
The one thing I will tell you about A&M is they hate Texas worse than anybody. It's in their freaking fight song.
Yep.
If you ever listen to their fight song, that fight song is about hating Texas. And it I don't think it gets more real than that, so I got to give A&M credit for that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. That's the only thing they're getting credit for on this show. Don't give them any credit for anything else. I don't want to give that school
I'm not. I'm just saying the hatred of Texas is shared.
Yeah, it's a game recognizes game thing.
And I'm getting fat off this Rudy, so somebody come in here and take it off my hands.
Yeah, I'm pounded too. I've eaten 2 of them on my way to 10. I'm trying to eat 10 before I leave here today,
wow.
Derek. I don't know if I'll get to that.
Thanks to Rudy's for bringing us food.
Yes, thank you.
Food is always a good thing.
Really is. It really is. Again, Robert, we were talking a minute ago about Hogtoberfest there at the Stadium Shop. Big deal.
Yep. Buy one item, regular price clothing item, get a second one of equal or lesser value for half price. And it's going on through the entire month of October. So come on in and take advantage of me while you can, because we need to get rid of some stuff. My stockroom is, and Matthew will tell you, is overflowing with merchandise. I got too much stuff. All these late games coming late in the season, and then the weather is not helping us. So I got to move some stuff.
And of course, and people can sign up.
Scheduling.
Yeah, and the ultimate game day giveaway. People can sign up for that as well anytime, not just on game day there at the Stadium Shop.
Yep. Oh, by the way, I got to tell you this. We've got this Eat Like the Hogs, which I think you got a couple of your radio guys in it, if I'm not mistaken. I think Chuck Barrett's in it, and Houston Nutt's in it. All kinds of people are in it. We also have your favorite book is about the history of Dixon Street. I'm sure you spent a lot. Both of you boys spent a lot of time on Dixon Street.
I want to get.
I might be in that book.
Yeah, my mug shot. Me and Baker Mayfield. I want to. One book that I actually do want to read. I don't know if you have it. The one that the late Hort Purvis wrote that he referenced Derek in that. I think that's.
Are you serious, Clark?
Yeah, Derek's in that.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that wild?
Well, Zach and I had Purvis together in one class. We had him in first class.
So we all had Purvis.
I loved Hoyt
You
Purvis.
and Zach, me,
Great
me
man.
and Derek.
Great man. Yep.
He was. I remember. So this is after freshman year. I'm sitting in. It's I don't know, probably 10 a.m. on Lake Hamilton. I'm sitting out underage drinking a beer. Probably shouldn't have done that, but I see this older gentleman atop. He's perched up. The brothers, I don't know. Hoyt Purvis, the late Hoyt Purvis, taught media at the University of Arkansas.
Well, he was really a political science professor.
Yeah,
but he taught the media class for fun.
Yeah, media and society. And so he for decades. I mean, if you guys had him, that was what 80 years ago. So
yeah,
it's like
95 years
ago.
ago. Yeah. A&M fans here eating our food.
So he's guys, get in there. There's barbecue sauce, salsas, and he's sitting on top of, and I'm like, Professor Purvis. And he's like, "Hey, Ty, how are you?" and I was just like, "Oh my gosh, he's a great man." Fayetteville lost a good one.
His wife was in here about a month ago.
Was he? Was she?
Yeah, she got one of these wooden chairs that captain's chairs.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're going to use that as some kind of prize.
That's
awesome.
awesome.
Under Hoyt's name. I think it's under Hoyt's name.
Man,
Beautiful.
he's good. Just a nicest man. Professors at the University of Arkansas. He's as good as it gets when it comes to those guys.
Yeah, absolutely. Deeply missed, and always a fixture during election season. They'd always bring him in on one of the TV stations to break down stuff with the political scene here in Arkansas. So
they'd have him on like one of the you're right, the local stations talking about the politics. That was his profession.
Yeah,
that was but he was as bad as Rick Schaefer with stats. He may have been better than Rick Schaefer at stats. I don't know. You'd have to ask Rick.
Oh.
But Hoyt knew in Major League Baseball, I think, was his real love.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, I digress.
Well,
point being said, Derek's in a book, and I want to read that book because I've heard him talk about it, and I love Professor Purvis. I need to read that book.
It's like a blurb. It's not like there's a chapter on me or anything. I mean, it's just a
you got in the book, and
you're in it. Yeah, you're in it, brother. And that's something you can hold over Zach Carnes for the rest of his life. It's like, I made it in this, and you didn't.
Your name is in print. You're somebody.
That's right. Things are going to start happening to me now. That's right.
Exactly.
That's
exactly.
Right. 989 South Razorback Road, the Stadium Shop, where you can come by today. Again, they got rain stuff for the game, and of course anything else you would need for game day or for we're getting towards the holiday season, so all that stuff's there.
And if you want to duck out of the weather, come on in here. We got TVs going.
Yep.
We've got SEC Network up right now. When the games start, we'll probably have about 5 or 6 games going in here, and we've got Rudy's Barbecue and all kinds of stuff. And the buy one, get one half price sales going on now until the end of October, as you call it, Hogtoberfest.
I was getting distracted earlier. They had a cute Alabama co-ed up there that's talking about something.
Cute co-ed, period. Doesn't have to be Alabama.
There's a lot of them in Tuscaloosa.
There's a lot of them in Fayetteville.
That is true as well.
All right.
Place. I love this place.
It's amazing, isn't it? It's amazing.
Yeah.
All right, Robert Mann, we'll talk to you here one more time, I guess, before we get out of here at 11:30, all right?
The rain is off and on. We'll talk to you in a little bit.
Okay, thank you. Robert Mann, Stadium Shop, 989 South Razorback Road in Fayetteville. Ty and I will continue. Maybe we'll look at some of these other games that'll get going today.
Yeah.
8 SEC games. This has never happened before. 8 SEC games on the same day, and we'll talk about that coming up here on ESPN Arkansas. Stay with us.
You're listening to Arkansas Game Day, sponsored by the Stadium Shop on Razorback in Fayetteville, and by the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery.
And he likes to tell us to put your resume on tape.
Hey, Hog fans, this is Elizabeth.
This is Robert. And this is Matt, and we're with the Stadium Shop on Razorback.
Folks, it's the most wonderful time of the year.
No, it's not Christmas yet.
No, Mom, he's referring to football season.
Oh, speaking of football, guess what we just got in?
Season tickets?
Sideline passes?
Well, close. We just started receiving the Nike sideline apparel like hats and polos.
Yeah, but did we get jerseys?
Yeah, we got both kinds, cardinal and white.
We also have youth and adult sizes.
That's great. People have been asking for that for quite some time now. Matt, by the way, I did some research, and there's no shot for
going viral.
Oh, Lord. Mom, he's a goner.
Anyway, besides Nike, we also have Champion, Cutter & Buck, Tommy Bahama, and many other brands.
All at the largest Razorback store south of the North Pole, which is 989 South Razorback Road, next to Baumwalker Stadium. Matt, you tell them all about them interweb page.
He means the website, which is shoponrazorback.com.
Or give us a call at 479-STADIUM. That's 479-782-3486.
Folks, it does not get more Razorback than us.
Go Hogs!
Craving something mouthwatering? Get ready for a taste sensation at KDK's Chicken and Waffles, coming soon to 1772 North College Avenue in Fayetteville. But why wait? Visit the food trailer on Dixon Street today before or after the game. Join owner and former Razorback wide receiver Keith Kidd for his famous fried chicken, loaded waffle fries, and irresistible mac and cheese bowls. And the made-from-scratch peach cobbler. KDK's Chicken and Waffles, where flavor meets tradition. Stop by the trailer today on Dixon Street and taste the magic today. Just like maintenance on your car, your HVAC system requires professional upkeep to do its job correctly. When it comes to comfort, trust the team that treats you like family. Varsity Zone HVAC is your local expert heating and cooling team, serving Northwest Arkansas with professional installation, maintenance, and repair for homes and businesses. They are proud to be family-owned and customer-focused. Call 479-437-6096 or visit varsityzone.com to schedule your appointment today.
It's time to cheer on those Hogs. Game day isn't just on the field, it's at JJ's Grill. Catch the Hogs in every college football matchup, every Saturday at every JJ's location. With wall-to-wall TVs, ice-cold drinks, and that roar of the crowd energy, watching at JJ's feels just like being there. So grab your crew, wear your colors, and make JJ's your home for college football Saturdays. JJ's Grill, where the game lives.
On the road to the game or anywhere life takes you, accidents don't take a timeout. From fender benders to hail damage, you need a repair team you can trust. Courtney Hollingsworth Auto Body has been family owned for over 40 years and proudly holds an iCar Gold Class certification, ranking them in the top 15% of collision repair shops nationwide. From dents and dings to hail damage repair, their expert technicians will have your car looking like new. Schedule your estimate today. Go to CourtneyHollingsworth.com.
The nation's best home court advantage lives inside Bud Walton Arena. The Razorbacks are back inside the Basketball Palace of Mid-America, and Coach Calipari and the Hogs need you there and need you loud all season long. A limited number of single-game tickets are available right now. Just head over to ArkansasRazorbacks.com and purchase yours today.
Hey Hog fans, Alumni Hall is your ultimate game day headquarters. Shop officially licensed Razorback gear from Nike, Champion, Comfort Colors, Yeti, and New Era. Don't forget your tailgating essentials to make every game day a win. Plus, spend $150 and get $10 in hall cash for your next purchase. Pop in Alumni Hall and College Marketplace. Shop online at alumnihall.com or download the Alumni Hall app. Alumni Hall, it's where fans shop.
You do your best to prepare for life's what-ifs. Having the right insurance agent matters. Farmers agent Nathan McIntyre is here to help you understand your coverage options and make sure you're protected where it counts. Whether it's home, life, commercial insurance, Nathan provides personalized service. Call Farmers agent Nathan McIntyre today at 479-282-1688.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by farmers, truck or fire insurance, exchanges, or affiliate products not available in every state.
Be the MVP of your tailgate with upper choice and prime cuts from Richard's Country Meat Market in Fayetteville. Score big with Richard's Tailgate and Smoker Bundles, plus ready-to-cook chicken wings, shop-made sausages, gourmet burgers, jalapeno poppers, and loaded bratwursts. No other meat market is in the same league when it comes to quality, selection, and value. Call 479-443-0000 to place your order today. Richard's Country Meat Market, 1 block east of College and Rolling Hills Drive in Fayetteville.
Welcome back to Arkansas Game Day.
Green gets the snap. Gonna run the option left at the 5. Talon end zone touchdown, Arkansas. Green for 11, and the Hawks strike first.
Start every Saturday with Arkansas Game Day 5 hours before kickoff. Brought to you by the Stadium Shop on Razorback in Fayetteville. Arkansas Game Day is also presented by
The Arkansas Scholarship Lottery.
I am keeping up with the coaching search. I hope it's a Trino. I don't care who knows it.
This is Arkansas Game Day.
All right, we're back here on Arkansas Game Day. Arkansas and A&M at some time today. I don't know when it's going to be. It's supposed to be at 2:30, but the weather may have other ideas about all that. So just stay tuned here on ESPN Arkansas all day. We'll give you the latest information as we have it regarding anything going on with the game. Ty's live at the Stadium Shop on Razorback in Fayetteville. You can text or call us here, 877-377-6963. Let's see here. Ryan in Fort Smith. Ruskin made a book. Zach almost had a date with Faith Hill. Who's more famous? Well, obviously he is.
Dude, I don't believe that Faith Hill story. I'm sorry.
Really?
It was too set up. It was too perfect for it to be true. I've heard that live. I heard him speak to it again. I don't buy it.
Okay.
I don't buy it, Zach.
All right. Okay. Jake from Magazine.
There's not a straight man on God's green earth that would turn down Faith Hill. Not a one. I don't buy it.
Jake from Magazine texted in here. Arkansas loses by 10, but could see them pulling out the win. Also asked us about Dan Mullen's comment saying he has zero interest in Arkansas and that they should hire Gus.
Did you see the Derek? Did you see the tweet I sent you?
Yes, the Blutarski. Yes, the zero.
Yeah,
Yes.
he then posted. No one came back with this. Come on, and he posted a pic of Bluto.
Yes,
So
that's right. Yeah.
He's maybe, man. I don't know. The running joke is like, well, he's coming now because he put that out there. Like, dude,
Negotiations
coaches,
are ongoing. Yes.
people want to talk about like liars and cheaters and whatnot. College football coaches are biggest liars on the face of the earth. They will say anything during the midst of a contract negotiation or something behind the scenes just to get someone off their back. Like the biggest, I guess the most recent example is Schlossnagel at A&M.
Yeah.
And him like, I'm not going to tell you, getting ticked off of that kid reporter, and then going to Austin a day later. It's just like, dude, come on, man.
Yeah, it seems like there's a couple of different ways to play this now. Is to be more and more defiant, which usually means the negotiations are further and further down the road, or the Indiana model, which is we are cutting all of this out right now. We are signing a new deal with our guy, and he is staying here probably for the rest of his career, with Signetti getting the new, I think it's an 8-year deal this week with Indiana. So they put all that to bed. They've even got the picture of him supposedly signing the papers on his desk. So that gets rid of all of the conjecture and everything. Because sometimes, Ty, well, he agreed to the contract, but did he sign it yet? Well, he hasn't signed it yet. It's sitting on his desk. That means he could still, you've got all that element that also comes into play here sometimes. But Signetti shutting that down. And there was another coach last year, I can't remember, that got out in front of something like this. It was like, nope, don't want to talk about it. Stay in here, new contract, whatever.
Was it Dillingham?
May have been Dillingham. Yeah, I think that's right.
Okay.
Yeah, at Arizona State.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I'm still waiting for the post of yours that you and Tommy have come to another contract negotiation and another extension. I know that I'm ready for that post to be sent out that you get paid even more than what you deserve.
Yeah. Well, sure. Thank you. I don't know what to think about that.
I don't know if Brian texted in and says, I'll leave this here. Ty and Ruskin should be the permanent pregame show. They have good synergies. Your thoughts?
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Why not?
You want to wake up early after the Bentonville West game and do the 6:30 a.m. Auburn pregame?
It does. Not really. Boy, it does sneak up on you in a hurry, though. I'll tell you that much. Yeah. When you don't get home till 10:45, ooh. Yeah, it's not like you were in bed at 10 o'clock either last night. Let's be honest.
Buddy, I went to bed at like 1:30 or 2
there you
last
go.
night.
That's right.
I woke up and like, my gosh, my 30-year-old body can't take this anymore. I treat my body like it's 21 still sometimes. I'm just like, you're so dumb.
Yeah, it's not, man. You got to do that. You got to take care of that. All right. There you go. Here's a Suey fan in Fort Smith. Did you watch the Miami game? Miami got upset last night by Louisville at home, which is not great. But I don't know what kind of home environment you have when you play in a pro stadium. That's like an hour from your campus. So there,
It's 21 miles from Miami, which equates to an hour and a half. It's dude. That student section is clubbing on Friday night. They're not going to that game. And then on top of that, Carson Wentz, who's looked so good for a good chunk of this season, reverted back to what he was at Georgia, where I'm just going to throw a pick every other possession. Threw 4 picks last night?
Oh yeah.
I guess he's still I guess he's still hung up on one of the Cavender twins. My gosh, he was bad. Jeez Louise, man.
Yeah, that was something there. By the way, for those of you that listen to Ruskin and Zach every week, Sterling had Minnesota last night, so I hope you did too. We all enjoyed that, and so that's another good thing last night. There's been some rumblings about the Drake Lindsay and unlocking the Lindsay money at Arkansas and all that stuff. So you just got to keep one eye over there on old PJ Fleck and Minnesota. See what's going on there,
He's got good vibes, man. I row the boat. Yeah, I like him. I know people are like insinuating and trying to draw a comparison to like Eric Musselman. I don't know if he's that type of coach in college football, but I do like. I've never had a reason to watch Minnesota, but now you got a Fayetteville kid and an Arkansas legacy up there. I'm rooting for him. I mean, Golden Gophers, baby, row the boat.
That's right. Yeah, so they get the win last night over Nebraska. I don't know how Nebraska was ranked. That is just like so, like Nebraska football just they matter for like brief moments in time now. They do not matter for entire seasons ever anymore, ever. And now with the coach maybe going to a Penn State at some point, I mean, what are we doing here? So I mean, it's just another.
What's the argument for him staying in Lincoln?
I don't know.
Like dude, it's your alma mater, man. He can say he went in it wasn't even a rant. He just like said glowing things for about 2 or 3 minutes about Penn State. But dude, it's Penn State and Nebraska. I know Tom Osborne and what they used to do. It ain't. I know Bo Pelini had a little bit of a run before he criticized the fan base, but I don't even think it's a debate. I'm getting as soon as the season's over, I'm hopping on a flight to State College, and I'm the new head coach of Penn State if Rule's given that job.
Yeah, I think that makes a lot of sense. Have you seen the picture of Eli Drinkwitz in the Penn State sweatshirt from his yearbook, though?
He was in a Penn State? Is that real?
Oh, yeah. There's a picture from a yearbook, high school. I don't know when it was. Eli Drinkwitz is wearing a Penn State sweatshirt in it, though.
How about that? Man, he is. Listen, I said this earlier. One, I think we're talking about a there's not a single coach that the entire Arkansas fan base would rally behind. I said it on Monday. If you could have any coach in college football, like that's not like Kirby Smart or Nick Saban or something like that you could actually get, Eli Drinkwitz to me is the best hire for Arkansas. He's the best fit. I don't think it's close. He's not coming, but I have such I hold him in such a high regard and esteem, and I hate him so much. Like I didn't even share. I don't know if you heard this story. Derek, Tommy's like yucking it up with him at SEC Media Days because they got some connection of some sort, River Valley, whatever. I didn't say a word to him because he kicks our ass every year. I mean, he beats us every single year. So I don't want to shake his hand. I don't want to be nice to him.
But it's the Calipari thing. If he came here, everyone would fall in love with him again. I mean, or would fall in love with him. Like
100%.
I hated Calipari, and then he works here. Now, I like the guy. So I mean, that's how.
Derek goes, I used to hate him, and now I just don't like him as much. That's right. I don't hate him anymore.
Exactly.
The Cal's a great comparison. I don't like. I don't understand. Like, oh, you should do this for a coach or that. No, they're opposing team. Like, screw them. Yeah. But if he's our coach, then yeah, he can be.
Arkansas fans would love a coach that bleep talks as much as he does. They would absolutely fall in love with it. They would fall in love with it. They'd eat it up with 3 spoons. They would love it.
Dude, speaking of spoons, it's like Kiffin calling Kirby Smart fat the week of the Georgia game.
There you go. Yep.
Like, do you know how much Ole Miss fan? Now they're not winning today. I'm sorry, they're not winning that game, and I think it's gonna be a great game, but they're not winning Athens. But like Ole Miss fans were like in heaven listening to their coach who lost 50 pounds and just make fun of the opposing coach for eating too much. That's wild.
Yeah.
I love college football so much.
That's right. Okay, we'll have more to do here from the Stadium Shop on Razorback. It is Arkansas Game Day. Also brought to you by the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery, celebrating more than 15 years of scholarships. Learn more at myarkansasLottery.com.
You're listening to Arkansas Game Day, sponsored by the Stadium Shop on Razorback in Fayetteville, and by
The Arkansas Scholarship Lottery.
And he likes to tell us to put your resume on tape.
Less than 2 seconds left on the clock and no timeouts, Peter. I don't know what they're going to do. Down 3 and way out of field goal range. Truly an unlucky state to be in.
This state has plenty of luck. Last year, 8 Arkansans each won $1 million off a lottery ticket.
State as in a state of being, not... Whoa, touchdown Razorbacks.
This is winning, folks. Every lottery ticket you buy in Arkansas helps fund college scholarships. You could be the next big winner. Call or text 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
They say you can't have it all, but with Taco Bell's $5, $7, or $9 Lux Cravings boxes, you can have all you want. So, will you choose the eternally beloved $5 box, the extra elegance in the $7 box, or will you go full Fuego with the $9 box? Now with the Flamin' Hot Grilled Cheese Burrito. The only wrong choice is not to choose. So, pick your $5, $7, or $9 Lux Cravings box today, only at Taco Bell. At participating Taco Bell stores for a limited time only while supplies last. Price and participation varies. Drinks excludes freezes. Tax extra.
How could I possibly be expected to handle work on a day like this? Take a day off and check out the new and pre-owned rides at Rath Mitsubishi. Right now, qualified buyers can take advantage of rates as low as 0% for 60 months on the entire Mitsubishi lineup. So choice. I highly recommend picking one up. Life moves pretty fast, so stop and look around at Rath Mitsubishi. Don Tyson and 71B Springdale, rathmitsubishi.com. You're still here? The ad's over.
More and more these days, people who are in pain are taking control of their health and looking beyond traditional medicine. Hey, it's Tommy Kraft. That's why QC Kinetics is so successful. People with chronic joint pain are learning that there are other options besides steroids, meds, and surgery. Patients fighting pain are getting lasting relief using advanced cellular level treatments. It's QC Kinetics regenerative medicine that can revitalize your joints using growth factors from your own body. Hey, it's a simple injection, not a hospital stay. It's fast and all natural with no downtime. If your back or knees or shoulders hurt all the time, you need to explore all your options. Call QC Kinetics and get a free consultation. Exercise your freedom to look beyond the same old, same old. Thousands of patients around the country find a better life with QC Kinetics' amazing regenerative treatments. Call now to get scheduled. 479-999-1234. That's 479-999-1234 for QC Kinetics.
Hey, Hog Country, you ready to mow like a pro? Come see the sales team at Yes Sales LLC, your local Spartan mowers dealer in Rogers, Arkansas. Experience the Spartan Advantage, unmatched performance, rugged design, and comfort that gets the job done right. Service and sales with financing specials that make owning a Spartan easier than ever. Swing by 2318 South 8th Street in Rogers or give them a call at 479-877-6700. Yes Sales LLC, Power Precision Spartan.
We all plan to be on time, but fender benders, damaged windshield, and slick road quickly disrupt those plans. At Shelter Insurance, our agents help design personal protection plans that work for you and help keep you on track. Shelter Insurance.
479
579
521
521
4220.
4220.
Precision Garage Door features the finest quality materials, installation, and service for all your garage door needs, including garage door repair and new garage doors and openers. Fully licensed and insured with the largest showroom in Northwest Arkansas at 1907 Town West Drive in Rogers and in Fort Smith at 416 North 10th Street. Call Precision Garage Door today at 844-PDS-DOOR or check them out online at PrecisionDoorNWA.com. Financing is available. Precision Garage Door, voted best garage door company of Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley.
Looking for a school that puts you first? Welcome to Lincoln School District, where we are redefining education. With our 4-day school week, you get more time for what matters, plus we provide free breakfast, lunch, and snacks to all students. Dive into our award-winning career and technical education programs led by Arkansas's CTE Teacher of the Year, Miss Lori Smith. At Lincoln Schools, we're not just preparing students for the future, we're preparing them for their future. Check out your future now at lincolncsd.com.
When you bundle renters and auto with Progressive, you can save while protecting your most valuable possessions, like your priceless vinyl collection. Sure, you sleep on a futon because the money most people would have spent on a bed you spent on more records. But forget the fact that you can stream just about any song ever created for a few dollars a month. No, you need to listen to music in the most difficult way possible. So go ahead and get Progressive so you can save while protecting the things that matter to you. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
Welcome back to Arkansas Game Day.
Green gets the snap. Gonna run the option left at the 5. Talon end zone touchdown, Arkansas. Green for 11, and the Hawks strike first.
Start every Saturday with Arkansas Game Day 5 hours before kickoff. Brought to you by the Stadium Shop on Razorback in Fayetteville. Arkansas Game Day is also presented by
the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery.
I am keeping up with this coaching search. I hope it's a Trino. I don't care who knows it.
This is Arkansas Game Day.
Yes. It is the first day with 8 SEC league games on the same day today. Only time this year they're doing this, but with the bye schedules and everything, and they start coming up here in 9 minutes. LSU in Nashville, your old stomping grounds, Ty, taking on the Vanderbilt Commodores.
Go Doors, baby! Diego Pavio walked into that stadium with the ski mask. He's ready. He's ready, man. He's locked in. He's ready to go. You talk about a kid that his ego has exceeded any college football quarterback maybe since his mentor Johnny Manziel. Yeah. I mean, that kid, he thinks as highly as himself, and a lot of times he didn't back it up the Bama game, threw a couple key interceptions, but a lot of times he's backed it up, and I got to give him credit. Got to give him credit, Derek.
The key sentence, the mentor Johnny Manziel. That's the key sentence through that whole thing there. 11:45, Oklahoma in Columbia taking on the South Carolina Gamecocks. Those are your two early-ish window games there. You mentioned this earlier. Game days there. Ole Miss at Georgia, 2:30 ABC. And then right around the 3 o'clock hour, Mississippi State is at Florida. This could be the swan song either way for Billy Napier, with Florida having a bye week next week, Ty, and then they take on Georgia.
Let me ask you this. So speaking of firings, Hugh Freeze, Auburn coming into town. Is Hugh Freeze coming into town next week or just Auburn? They've got that game, like you said, Missouri in Auburn.
I think
he's here.
I think he'll be here next week.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Do you think they win today to get their first big win of the season?
No, I think Missouri will beat them.
0-4. He's still the head coach at Auburn.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think so. I don't know. I was looking at some of this stuff. We could have $1 billion in buyout money by the time this is insane. What's going on here? I used to sit in that room with Tommy Kraft years ago in the Morning Rush, and we're like, dadgum, is this going to go on forever? And the answer to that was yes. Yes, they're still going to pay insane amounts of money for people to not work in college football, because people that run businesses don't work in college athletics. These are the people who couldn't cut it work in business. You can't run businesses like this. It's insane.
Yeah, the coaches have all the power. I would guess Arkansas is going to get bent over in this contract negotiation in terms of the buyout. I'm just saying, and that's not just here. I mean, it's a lot of places. Tommy was telling me this week that Kirby Smart's is over $100 million.
Yeah,
$100 million. Like, what are we doing? I would guess he like James Franklin has to mitigate by trying to search and look for another job. But it's absurd, and I think fans get so mad, and I don't blame them at all when they see figures like this, or they see players and the amount of money that they're allegedly making, and teams aren't winning. Like, you can't on one hand pay a coach all this money or pay him not to coach, and then tell fans, hey, no, you should just be okay with 6-6. It doesn't make sense, Derek.
Yeah. It's hard to make that all line up. You're absolutely right. Let's see here. All right. We've got some news here. It looks like the game is being delayed already for Arkansas and Texas A&M. All right. We are going to gather some information on this, and we'll be back in just a moment and give you some information on the Arkansas-Texas A&M game. It looks like the game has been pushed back, and we will tell you all about that when we return here on Arkansas Game Day. Stay where you are.
You're listening to Arkansas Game Day, sponsored by the Stadium Shop on Razorback in Fayetteville, and by
the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery.
And he likes to tell us to put your resume on tape.
Who can you trust to sell your home for the most money with the least amount of drama? You need a team of agents with decades of experience, commitment, and of course, tens of thousands in marketing. I'm talking about the Limbird team. Tara Limbird Real Estate Group has sold over $1 billion in real estate. Tara's team can give you a cash offer in 72 hours, or use Tara's high-octane marketing to sell your home quite possibly for thousands over asking. Find out more at limbirdteam.com. LIMBIRD.
Porsche Little Rock is Arkansas's only Porsche center and your destination for performance, luxury, and world-class service. Experience our popular line of SUVs with the Porsche Macan and Cayenne, both in stock and ready to deliver. Need service? We'll pick up and deliver your Porsche anywhere in the state and provide a loaner vehicle when available. Visit us today at 516 Colonel Glenn Plaza Loop or browse our inventory online at PorscheLittleRock.com.
They say you never get a second chance to make a first impression, and they're right.
This is Thomas Cole at Walker Brothers Menswear in Fayetteville and Rogers. We know showing up matters. Whether it's game day, a big meeting, or a night out, how you present yourself says everything. That's why we handpick exceptional clothing with service you can trust to help you look and feel your absolute best.
Walker Brothers, your life, your style, your store.
APAC Arcola and Standard Materials Group has immediate openings in the Northwest Arkansas area. If you're a licensed CDL driver, heavy equipment operator, electrician, diesel mechanic, have paving or concrete labor experience, or experience in a quarry, apply today at jobs.crh.com. APAC offers top pay, a sign-on bonus, benefits including insurance, retirement, and profit sharing. Apply online today at jobs.crh.com. APAC Arcola and Standard Materials Group is an equal opportunity employer.
So I know I said I'd fix the faucet today, but I scored tickets to see the game.
Then go. I already called Paramount Plumbing.
Wait, really?
Yep, they'll handle it. Last time you tried, we ended up with a mop and a wet ceiling.
Okay. So I'm free to go?
Totally. Just don't let me catch you shirtless on the Jumbotron again.
When game day calls, let us tackle the leaks. Paramount Plumbing, professional, friendly, and football fan approved. Call 479-790-8427.
Cassano's Chicago-style pizza in Bentonville is turning 20, and you're invited to the party. Join Cassano's on Wednesday, October 22nd, as they celebrate 2 decades in Bentonville with amazing anniversary specials. $1 domestic draft beers all day, and half-price pizzas any size, both dine-in only. Restrictions may apply. Or grab a 16-inch one-topping pizza to go for just $20. Don't miss the celebration. Only at Cassano's Bentonville, Wednesday, October 22nd. Cassano's Chicago-style pizza, celebrating 20 years in Bentonville.
Contractors, you've got jobs to win and customers to impress. That's why you choose Luxair HVAC systems, built for performance, efficiency, and reliability. And at J&B Supply, we've had your back since 1968. We're a local family-owned distributor that treats our customers like family too, with the products, expertise, and service you need to get the job done right. For over 50 years, HVAC and plumbing pros have trusted J&B Supply in Fort Smith, Springdale, and Bentonville. J&B Supply, where the professionals go.
The Hit That Line Now app, fueled by Taco Bell. Online and on the air and now everywhere you go. Tune in to the greatest moments of Razorback sports with Chuck Barrett, Bo Mattingly, Tommy Kraft, Ty Richardson, Phil Elson, Matt Jones, and Ruskin and Zach with our Hit That Line Now app, fueled by Taco Bell. Stay connected no matter where you go with the Hit That Line Now app, fueled by Taco Bell. Download for free in the Apple app or Google Play stores. Just search Hit That Line Now. It's fueled by Taco Bell. Welcome back to Arkansas Game Day.
Green gets the snap. Gonna run the option left at the 5. Talon, end zone, touchdown, Arkansas. Green for 11, and the Hawks strike first.
Start every Saturday with Arkansas Game Day 5 hours before kickoff. Brought to you by the Stadium Shop on Razorback in Fayetteville. Arkansas Game Day is also presented by
The Arkansas Scholarship Lottery.
I am keeping up with this coaching search. I hope it's Trino. I don't care who knows it.
This is Arkansas Game Day.
Okay, so we have some news here off the top here at 11 o'clock on Arkansas Game Day. This game will now be played at 4:30 today with Arkansas and Texas A&M. Learfield pregame coverage will begin at 1:30 here on the radio. So 4:30 now, the start time, with storms beginning to and going to be impacting the Fayetteville area. And so this is going to be moved to later. There's nothing going on right now, but they have went ahead and moved the game to a 4:30 start, Ty, today.
Dude, I'm happy. Listen, more time to come see Robert, Elizabeth, Matthew, Raleigh at the Stadium Shop, more time to drink, and you get a night game out of it. I mean, this essentially is what you had in Knoxville last week, where Tennessee, you got the tail end of that game being at night. Arkansas fans always would rather play at night, as any other college fan base would. So I think this is, listen, we didn't want the rain. We could do without it, but if you're going to look at the positive side of things, I think it's a win-win, bud.
Okay, so that is what we're being told at this point, is that this is a 4:30 game. By the way, neither school on their social media accounts have announced this yet. It still says 2:30 on Arkansas.
We got the email.
Yeah,
got the email officially
from
Learfield.
So we'll do our best to get the word out, because they're certainly not doing a great job of getting the word out right now. But yeah, 4:30 is now the start time for Arkansas and Texas A&M today. 4:30 p.m. is the scheduled kickoff. There's part of this, obviously we're wondering about the storms during the game, but like I was talking about earlier, Ty, like if it's storming during pregame warmups, I mean, you can't get anybody on the field for that either. Where are you going to go? If you're, Arkansas could go to the indoor, I guess, but where's A&M going to go to warm up? So you can't go through your normal pregame routine. So maybe this will allow them to do that by pushing this back a couple hours.
I think it's probably the smart move. I think again, you'd rather do this than start the game, delay it for 2 hours, and just go through that whole blue. So probably the wise thing to do. It would be the most Arkansas thing ever. Is at 2:30? There's not a cloud in the sky, and but based on the radar, it looks like. I mean, you're the weatherman of this group. I think you can dissect what the radar looks like a little better than I can. But it looks like to me that you're going to have some bad weather here in the coming hours.
Yeah, over in Oklahoma, there's a lot of precipitation on the radar between here and Tulsa, so it is coming. Down Muskogee. There's just a large amount of rain, and rain is not the problem. The problem is the lightning. That's what shuts everything down. You can play football in the rain all day. Some people like watching it, but it's the lightning that is the issue with safety and everything like that. And the other part of this too that doesn't get talked about a lot, ESPN has rules regarding they won't let their technicians run equipment in a certain radius of the radar too. So the nightmare scenario would be you play the game, but it's one of those limited coverage games, and you got one camera, and you can't. What if something comes down to a replay or something, and you don't have anybody at their post running the camera? So it's another thing to think about.
How will that affect? What's the ESPN game tonight? It's got to be an SEC game, right?
Following, it'll probably it may very well change what channels the game is on, and I haven't heard anything about that on terms of television. But the night game is supposed to be Texas at Kentucky. That's supposed to come up at 6 o'clock on ESPN tonight. So yeah, you may lose out on playing on ESPN, but it's you were going to lose out anyway, because you were going to have a 2-hour delay or something like that if you tried to start at 2:30 anyway, apparently. So
you were talking about the shared hatred for Arkansas and Texas A&M fans with Texas. Imagine Arkansas fans, so 4:30 to 6 o'clock, like it's at halftime, and out of half, they come back with the start of the Texas
Right.
and Kentucky game, and you have all these Arkansas, Texas A&M fans who hate Texas with the fire of the thousand suns, and they are just cursing and screaming at their television. Why are you showing this awful team on our screen? And I could see that, and they flip you on like ESPN News or something, or ESPNU or something.
Yeah, it'll be. It'll probably. Well, I haven't seen the television plans just yet, but again, we do know that this is going to be now a 4:30 start time between Arkansas and Texas A&M today, and Learfield radio coverage will begin at 1:30 here on ESPN Arkansas. So, there you go. In the meantime, we'll still keep talking about it here with Ty and myself here live at the Stadium Shop. You can text or call in here on the Lewis Automotive Group hotline at 877-377-6963. And let us know what you think about all this stuff coming up here a bit later on today. And you're right, a little bit of a night game action, a twilight game with Arkansas and Texas A&M tie. So there you go.
And you think about it, Derek, you're going to be 11:45 next week against Auburn. The following week is anywhere between 2:30 and 3:30 with Mississippi State. The Missouri game's going to be at night, anywhere from 5 to 7. So really only one true night game on your schedule. And I don't know how crowded that Missouri game's going to be, just depending on where you are at that point of the season. So I think Arkansas fans, like I mentioned this earlier, I've got a lot of friends in town. There seems to be a good chunk of people that are excited about this game, being it's the first SEC same game of the season for the Razorbacks. So I think you're going to see more people like, okay, I'd rather play at 4:30 than 2:30. I think people are happy with this, to be honest. I could be proven wrong, but I think the feedback's going to be good on this.
It is the SEC home opener for the Razorbacks here today on October 18th. And it's going to be pushed back a couple hours with this system that's moving towards us. Yes.
Let's think about next year. So Utah on the road, you got 5 SEC home games and 4 of them on the road. We got Tulsa, and is Memphis coming? No, Memphis got pushed back. What's the other? You got a throwaway game.
Hold on.
I think is the schedule. So
North Alabama
surely,
at Utah and Tulsa's still on here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll have an SEC game here in September, surely, right?
Well, if there's going to be
year-
9 of them, surely you'll have one. Yeah, I would hope so. Yeah.
Won't have that. I don't know. So we talked about the dynamics of scheduling. Missouri's, I think, leaving Columbia for the first time today. Texas A&M doesn't have a home game the rest of the month, and I think there are 3 consecutive road games after 3 SEC games at home. Again, you kind of got scolded the first 6 games of your schedule, and now we'll see if Arkansas can benefit at all from having some meat of your schedule at home. I mean, they've been at home basically from October 12th after midnight against Tennessee, and they'll leave I think the 13th of November to take on LSU in Baton Rouge. So you're home for over a month. I mean, that's got to be an advantage for the Razorbacks here these next few weeks.
I mean, it's a great opportunity to make hay here, and we mentioned how Petrino, when he was the head coach here, was 15-5 at the home stadium, and Pittman only won 58% of his home games when he was the coach here for almost 6 seasons. So, I mean, it's a great opportunity here. These are 3 games that maybe not so much today, but you don't know the conditions or anything like that, how it factors. But the next 2 you would figure are definitely winnable. To try and go into the bye week with a little bit more momentum. Today, I mean, who knows? With the weather, with the impacts, you just don't know. Again, I'm half joking, half serious. It would be funny if on a off track the Razorbacks had 0 fumbles today, which has been the nightmare scenario for them over the past over this entire season, and really going back a few years with hanging on to the football.
And that's the question I asked Petrino in Knoxville. Is like, is there anything you can do in practice or coach? Because people wanted to blame Sam Pittman for all these fumbles. And listen, when you have the most fumbles in college football since 2020, the head coach is going to get the brunt of the blame. But then you have 4 last week, 3 you lose, and then you have a turnover on downs. Sam Pittman's not your head football coach. So, someone's got to fix that. And I think the irritating part, you think about these losses, it's like, how many losses in not just the A&M series, but over the course of the last decade can you think about were fumble related? I mean, it's not just Sam Pittman, but Brett Bielema, Chad Morris, like close games you had a chance to win, and you just coughed up the football. And this Aggies team has not lost a fumble all year. And they are a good turnover margin team while you stink in it are at -5. So it is just, we always say it, it's like it's the most Arkansas thing ever if they win today. You've got every statistic that goes against you pretty much in this game, and yet you kind of still feel like it's going to be a close one down the stretch.
Yep. Seems like another possible game coming up here. All right, we're going to take a break here. And let me remind you, the Stadium Shop on Razorback has Hogtoberfest going on right now. All during the month of October. Buy one, get one 50% off regular price clothing items, including hats of equal or lesser value. Plus, check the 75% off sale racks while you are in the store. Of course, they have all the gear you need for the rain today, ponchos, jackets, etc. And the Ultimate Game Day giveaway. Sign up for this when you're in the store there at the Stadium Shop. Anytime you can sign up for this. One lucky fan is going to win $1,000 in gift cards, including $200 to the Stadium Shop. The winner will be announced before the Arkansas-Missouri game on November 29th. 989 South Razorback Road, or shop on Razorback.com for the Stadium Shop on Razorback in Fayetteville.
You're listening to Arkansas Game Day, sponsored by the Stadium Shop on Razorback in Fayetteville, and by
The Arkansas Scholarship Lottery. And he likes to tell us to put your resume on tape.
Hog fans, this is Robert.
And this is Matt.
This is Elizabeth, and we want to introduce the newest member to the Mann family, Raleigh.
Hello, 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 and we're with the Stadium Shop on Razorback.
Raleigh, you're not really new to the family or the Stadium Shop.
Yeah, I've been around a few years, and I can say it's awesome to be a part of the only family, alumni, and locally owned Razorback store in Arkansas.
You mean the largest Razorback store south of the North Pole.
And thank goodness we are the largest, because we've been receiving so much new stuff lately, like the new Nike jerseys and sideline apparel, as well as your favorite brands like Champion, Tommy Bahama, and Cutter and Buck, and just way too much stuff to mention here.
Hey, Raleigh, what state's famous for their small drinks?
Raleigh don't.
Matt, I gotta try. What state is famous for the smallest drinks?
Minnesota.
See, I told you.
Yeah, his dad jokes are so legendary.
Anyway, stop by the store at 989 South Razorback Road next time you're in Fayetteville.
Or call us at 479-STADIUM. That's 479-782-3486.
Or shop the Googleator Facegram interweb page.
Dad, it's called a website, and it's shoponrazorback.com. Folks, it just does not get more Razorback than us.
Go Hogs!
Who can you trust to sell your home for the most money with the least amount of drama? You need a team of agents with decades of experience, commitment, and of course, tens of thousands in marketing. I'm talking about the Limbird team. Tara Limbird Real Estate Group has sold over $1 billion in real estate. Tara's team can give you a cash offer in 72 hours, or use Tara's high-octane marketing to sell your home, quite possibly for thousands over asking. Find out more at limbirdteam.com. LIMBIRD.
Porsche Little Rock is Arkansas's only Porsche center and your destination for performance, luxury, and world-class service. Experience our popular line of SUVs with the Porsche Macan and Cayenne, both in stock and ready to deliver. Need service? We'll pick up and deliver your Porsche anywhere in the state and provide a loaner vehicle when available. Visit us today at 516 Colonel Glenn Plaza Loop or browse our inventory online at PorscheLittleRock.com.
Voice of the Razorbacks is Chuck Barrett, and he chose McDonald Eye Associates for his recent cataract surgery.
I went to McDonald Eyes. I can see in a way I've not seen in a long time. And I'm looking forward to this football season because of that. Your eyes are a big deal. I don't care if you're a sports play-by-play guy or what you do. You have to have trust. My trust was developed because I knew they were listening to me.
For your best vision, trust McDonald Eye. Online and same-day appointments at McDonaldEye.com.
There's something special about life here in Northwest Arkansas. The trails, the parks, the people. It's why we love calling this place home. At Buffington Homes, we're here to help you build yours. A home that fits your family, your style, and your life right here in Northwest Arkansas. Tour our model homes across 5 communities and see what building your next home could look and feel like. Visit BuffingtonHomesAR.com or stop by a model home to start building a home and a life you'll love.
Football season is here, and just like the Hogs, your home comfort system needs to bring its A game. Armor Heating and Air is here to keep you comfortable all season long. From summer heat waves to chilly fall nights, their all-star team is ready to tackle any HVAC challenge. Whether it's a quick tune-up, emergency repair, or a brand new system. Call 479-372-4134 or visit ArmorHeatingandAir.com today. Armor Heating and Air. Stay cool, stay warm, and Go Hogs!
Hey, Hog Country, you ready to mow like a pro? Come see the sales team at Yes Sales LLC, your local Spartan mowers dealer in Rogers, Arkansas. Experience the Spartan Advantage, unmatched performance, rugged design, and comfort that gets the job done right. Service and sales with financing specials that make owning a Spartan easier than ever. Swing by 2318 South 8th Street in Rogers or give them a call at 479-877-6700. Yes Sales LLC, Power Precision Spartan.
They say you never get a second chance to make a first impression. And they're right.
This is Thomas Cole at Walker Brothers Menswear in Fayetteville and Rogers. We know showing up matters. Whether it's game day, a big meeting, or a night out, how you present yourself says everything. That's why we handpick exceptional clothing with service you can trust to help you look and feel your absolute best.
Walker Brothers, your life, your style, your store.
APAC Arcola and Standard Materials Group has immediate openings in the Northwest Arkansas area. If you're a licensed CDL driver, heavy equipment operator, electrician, diesel mechanic, have paving or concrete labor experience, or experience in a quarry, apply today at jobs.crh.com. APAC offers top pay, a sign-on bonus, benefits including insurance, retirement, and profit sharing. Apply online today at jobs.crh.com. APAC Arcola and Standard Materials Group is an equal opportunity employer.
Welcome back to Arkansas Game Day.
Green gets the snap. Gonna run the option left at the 5. Talon, end zone, touchdown, Arkansas. Green for 11, and the Hawks strike first.
Start every Saturday with Arkansas Game Day 5 hours before kickoff. Brought to you by the Stadium Shop on Razorback in Fayetteville. Arkansas Game Day is also presented by
the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery.
I am keeping up with this coaching search. I hope it's a Trino. I don't care who knows it.
This is Arkansas Game Day.
Okay, again, Arkansas and Texas A&M now a 4:30 kick time at Razorback Stadium, 1:30 for the broadcast from Learfield. So what we're going to do here on ESPN Arkansas is we're going to sign off as planned at 11:30. We're going to go to ESPN's college football programming until 1:30, and then we're going to send you over to the Learfield pregame with Phil Elson from Razorback Stadium. That's what we're going to do here on ESPN Arkansas. So we're not going right into the game as normal because they moved it, at such a late notice here, but you're going to hear about plenty of college football stuff throughout the day here on ESPN Arkansas. And again, we'll join that Learfield pregame coverage at 1:30 today here on the radio. Ty is at the Stadium Shop. Yes.
Sorry, buddy. They've got to be, I guess, working with TV because Arkansas hasn't put an announcement out this, to my knowledge.
No.
I mean, I guess that's what they're doing, right?
Yes, and we are hearing this. So Arkansas just put out the announcement a couple minutes ago. 4:30, and ESPN will still have the TV at 4:30. So the Razorback football has made it official. What we've heard from our partners at Learfield a while ago. 4:30 start today, 1:30 pregame on the radio here on ESPN Arkansas. All right. Well,
it's great because hopefully they just shift the Texas one off. They just say, Texas, you're going to get
move them to ESPN News. Yeah,
right, Robert.
Get them out of the way.
Amen.
That's right.
Who that you know what color? Brown.
Yes, that's right.
They call it orange, but it's not orange.
Yeah,
we are talking about the same people, right?
We are.
Can
we
I
are
fit
indeed.
this helmet? Will this helmet work?
No, there's a plate in it.
Oh, there's a plate.
Hey, you can put it on your Webery thing there, whatever you call it. He's got the corrected.
Oh, there it is.
Texas helmet in his
Yeah.
hand.
Look at that. It looks good. The upside down horns for those of you listening on the radio, on the Texas helmet, the correct way. So, Robert.
The correct way.
So, Robert, this
Yes,
just gives people more time to get inside the Stadium Shop and get ready for today's game with a 4:30 start now.
Yeah, we've got a few games already on TV right now. You can come in here and say, who's that? Is that Baylor playing TCU and
LSU and
Georgia Tech with Duke? Yeah, we got games on here. You can come in here and hang out. You can do the buy one, get one half off and hang out and, get some Rudy's barbecue things and just have a good time.
It's a shame you just don't have a bar in here.
I checked into that. You'd be surprised how hard it is to sell liquor.
Get a liquor license. Man, LSU just incompleted third down, so they're either going to have to punt or or attempt a long field goal in Nashville. You got Vandy winning this game, Derek?
I believe I do. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I'm aligned with Zach. I have LSU going 8-4 this year.
Wow.
So yeah, they got to, and this was to be a big part of that, obviously. So yeah, I got Vanderbilt on the line and winning straight up. Yes.
All right. Well, hopefully Vandy gets it done today. All right, Robert. A lot of people in here for a reason. Not necessarily with the game getting pushed back. I guess you still want to stop by if you're going to tailgate and stuff, get a poncho. But everything Razorback related. You got the Hogtober sale.
There's nothing in here that except for the helmets that isn't Razorback related. Everything in the store is Razorback related. So let's get that clear first.
100%. Plus, you got a lot of things that are still. You got clearance racks. You got the Hogtober sale. You got things that are buy. I mean,
yeah, the clearance racks is interesting to mention that because that's 75% off, and there's not junk on it. So
it's nice sweatshirts.
You're coming into town thinking the game's going to be kicking off on time. You can come by here and hang out and shop the sale racks and get a poncho in case you need it because it's probably going to rain. Mm-hmm. And there's a gentleman over there with the cookbook, the Eat Like the Hogs cookbook. We just added a whole bunch of books that are Arkansas Razorback related. So come on by and see us. We're having a good time in here today. I got people in here that are from Tennessee. We saw somebody that's in here from
Tuscaloosa?
No, Florida State.
Tallahassee.
Yep. Yeah. It's from Tallahassee. We got them from all over the world in here today, it looks like.
Oh, that's right.
Because Tallahassee is a different world. And Texas is definitely a different world.
Absolutely.
So
yes.
And we got parking going on out front. So if you need a parking spot until we sell out, you can park here, catch the shuttle across the street, and ride up to the game.
Bang, bang.
Easy.
Easy peasy.
Are we having fun yet?
Yes, of course we are. Football. Yeah. I'm indoors, so I'm yeah, y'all got food out there? Yeah, we're having a good time. Of course.
Well, it's not raining, so.
Ruskin, what kind of taco do you want, man? You want a jalapeno sausage, or a brisket?
Oh, I want to try that brisket taco. That's what I want to
try. Snag one of these for Derek.
We also have new cutter and buck line, so check that out too.
Yeah.
Quarter zip pullovers, those are nice. I'm just dazed. There's so many people in here right now. We got a big crowd in here, guys.
Good.
It's Power Radio, big dog. You act surprised every time we come in here. Like, man.
Well, I remember the first time we did this. It was like 6:30 in the morning or 6 a.m. We went live when the old morning rush was on.
Well, that's because Chuck
was
in here.
No, it was you. I think it was you and Tommy. And I was like, dude, I don't know if it's going to draw a crowd or not. Sure enough, there were people here. I can't believe it.
Ty Richardson draws a crowd, Robert. Make no mistake about it.
Is it Ty?
Oh,
I
yeah.
wouldn't say that.
They want to see the hair.
I thought it was flies, but okay.
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what it is.
I couldn't resist.
989 South Razorback Road is the spot there in Fayetteville for the Stadium Shop. Go by there and get ready for get all the extra gear you forgot when you left your house earlier this morning. Ponchos, rain gear, jackets, all that stuff.
And you can call us at 479 Stadium. If you want to reserve a parking spot, we have a handful. I took them offline because we can't keep up with it online today. But if you want to reserve a parking spot, call 479 Stadium. Or if you just want to say hi, call 479 Stadium. And Joe Bonamassa does not suck.
Okay.
Yeah,
hey, how do you like the good chair?
It is very comfortable.
Nice.
I could fall asleep. Didn't get a lot of sleep last night, so I contemplated a couple times dozing off and taking a nap because I could crash right here, but. The show must go on, Robert. So I'd hate to leave Derek.
How many
out
autographs
to dry.
have you signed today?
Not a one, and I would be ashamed. I would be ashamed if someone came up and asked for one because
well, you know what it would
it's
be.
a waste of fabric or whatever they would have to sign.
It'd be on the bottom of a check.
That too. Yeah,
Right.
Endorse it.
That's right.
Endorse it. That's Tommy's job. Tommy endorses the check. I just capture him.
Right. That's
all
good.
right, so come and see us, please. We need all the help we can get. Actually, this might be a good thing for businesses in Fayetteville.
Yeah.
No, this is great,
Good.
man. How do you not, like, if you have the choice to, like, start a game, get it delayed, or you just say, hey, we're pushing this thing back. 4:30 means night. 4:30 means more time to hang out and drink. 4:30 means more business stuff like you're talking about. This is a win-win for everybody.
And the hotels are probably going to pick up a few extra rooms they didn't have sold.
You're right.
So
You're
all
right.
is good.
All right. Thank you, Robert.
Thank you.
All right. Robert Mann at the Stadium Shop. Ty Richardson at the Stadium Shop. Again, we're wrapping up for now here. But Learfield will bring you the Razorback pregame at 1:30 today here on ESPN Arkansas. And in the meantime, you'll hear ESPN's college football programming as they keep you updated on all the games around the nation that are going on right now, including the one in Nashville Vanderbilt and LSU. LSU has a 3-0 lead there just about halfway through the first quarter. Stay with us here. We'll keep you posted on ESPN Arkansas all day long. Arkansas Game Day. Thanks so much for listening.